Oh, hey look, another video of Kodak hating on Fortnite. But for real guys, today in this video, we're going to be going ahead and, kind of going in depth on Epic bringing back OG items. Now the question we're going to be asking here is, bringing back OG items, should they really be doing this? What we're going to be looking at is, how much money they have. Obviously, these OG items returning to the shop are going to gather a lot of sales, which therefore makes Epic a lot of money. So money is definitely a big factor. Another thing is account traders and account buyers. Going to talk about that, as well as just overall rules of the item shop. People will say every item that has been released in the item shop will come back. So we're going to take a look at all these different things and figure out if it was really necessary to release these. Now before we get into it, go ahead and leave me a like. I spent a lot of time on this video. If you guys do enjoy, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Without further ado, let's get into it. It seems like every time an item becomes, rare within the community, I guess you could say, it seems to come back almost immediately. Now, what do I mean by rare? By rare, I mean like not too many people have it and you don't really see too many people with it. Having anything rare in the Fortnite community is top dog. Literally every single person wants a rare item, and if you have one, like I said, you're the top dog. So these rare items are very, very important. Now what I just said, every time an item becomes rare within the community, it seems to come back. Red Knight, Scythe, Skull Trooper, Power Cord, Battlehound, Commando, Renegade. These are just a few of the items that have returned after being coined as rare. When these items come out and the owners of these items realize, it's a very, very sad experience. I mean, I've went through it a couple times. Oh man. Oh man. Infinite Dab comes back. Or it doesn't come back, I mean, comes out. I can imagine like 308 of you guys just Criterion. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe because I post these every single day. Oh my god. What? That's crazy. Oh, okay guys, I'm sorry if this is, oh my god, that is so nuts. It says limited edition Reaper pickaxe, and I thought that meant it was only going to be out last Halloween. It actually happened to me with the Red Knight and the Reaper pickaxe. I had both of these and they ended up coming back out, and I definitely did love the rarity of these, as not too many people had them, but now that they are re-released, everyone has them. Thanks Epic. But why does Epic keep on releasing these OG items? And I bet you want to know the answer why. Why do they keep on releasing these seemingly untouchable items? Now all of these certain items have their certain reasons for coming back to the shop, but most of them have the same reason. The reason is that they were very desired in the Fortnite community, and Epic Games noticed the chance to splurge out on money by releasing these back into the item shop. So we're going to take a look at the Power Cord skin, for example. When it first came out back in March, nobody really bought it. I mean, there was plenty of people who bought it, obviously, because this is the most popular game on the planet, and it will be for a very long time. So people bought it, but it wasn't as well sold as many other legendary skins at the time. Because of this skin not being sold very well, Epic didn't make a lot of money, and it was clear to them that the community did not enjoy this skin. Having low sales leads to a lot of different things, and one main thing that this led to was the skin actually being rare. They directly correlate to each other. If a skin doesn't get bought, not too many people have it. If a skin gets bought so many times, so many people have it. So with the Power Cord, because nobody bought it, it became rare. Even me myself, I didn't really like the skin when it came out back in March, and then by May, I was in love with the skin. I thought it was really, really cool, and I don't know if it was because of the rarity of it or if the skin just grew on me, but there's plenty of people, and there was so many people who had their minds changed just because of the rarity of the item. Now, because of the low sales, Epic was, going to just say frick it. Did I just say frick? Oh my god. Epic was just gonna scrap the skin. They weren't going to release it anymore. Eventually, it became rare, and Epic was like, okay, take it out the dumpster and get it ready. They noticed the opportunity that they could have with this skin coming back out. Plenty of people would be talking about it, which would, increase sales of their game, increase sales of the skin, and just increase playing time on their game, because the more you hear about Fortnite, the more you want to play it. Because it was coined as rare, everybody wanted it, so Epic re-released it. And there was a bunch of oblivious 12 and 13-year-olds who were like, oh my gosh, power cord's out, let me get it. They bought it, and then a day later, everyone in their lobby was a power cord. This is what I mean by this story, that the first reason that I have for them bringing back OG skins is that rarity is a very important thing within this community, and they wanted to find a way to make a lot of money, and so they did by releasing a very rare skin. Now this is pretty much the reason for all of the OG items to come back. Epic sees how much people want them, and they send it out and get a lot of sales. But Epic themselves have brought us a different reason for why they brought these back, and here's their reason. Epic Games has said they released all of these OG items and wanted items. They re-released them to stop people from trading for accounts with these or buying accounts with these, because obviously they lose money if you're buying an account from a third-party seller. Epic isn't influenced by that, and they won't be making any money from you buying skins. I don't believe this at all. I feel like they did this all for money, which was my first reason. The reason I don't believe this is that you see all of the changes that they made to the game and all these new updates that they've added and how innovative they've been with their game. If you look at Fortnite when it first started, it was basically nothing, and now there's so many new updates. Playground mode was a smart idea. We have so many new things. Like, everything is so innovative, and for them to say, oh, we want to prevent account traders and account buyers, so let's just release the items they're trading for. Couldn't you just put off a day or two and figure out a way to make it so people can't link more than one Epic account to their thing, or they can't buy and sell accounts? Like, I don't think it would be that hard to make it so every 30 days you can link a new one or something like that. With all of the updates they've brought to their game, if they can't do that, that's baloney. This is what I think they should do. I mean, instead of re-releasing these, just to prevent these account traders and buyers, just make it so they get banned for linking accounts. I know people like to go to their friend's house and use their account on their friend's PlayStation and stuff, but it's got to the point where more people are selling and trading than they are going to their friend's house, so maybe they should just disable the feature as a whole. This honestly, in my opinion, would be a better thing to do than re-release these skins and get all the owners mad. Just a thought though. Do it. So, with releasing all of these skins that were very, very, very hyped, they made a lot of money. But was it necessary? Let's find out. Now, before we do this, Fortnite is the biggest game ever, and pretty much will always be the biggest game ever. This game was everywhere and has been everywhere for the past year now. Ever since last November, it started skyrocketing, and it's what basically started my whole channel. Now, if it can start up a random kids channel like me that has no reason to be popular and just speaks for days, then I'm pretty sure it's a very, very important game. So this game is very, very influential, which means a lot of people have played the game, and a lot of people has spent money on the game. Now, as of May, Fortnite has made $1.2 billion. Every single day, users and players of Fortnite spend a total of $2 million per day. On July 13th, there was a record-setting $3 million spent in-game that one day. Now, all this data is from May, and it is now November, so obviously this is way more than what I'm saying now. It's just hard to find any updated articles. So with them really, really wanting money, was it really necessary for them to be that hungry for more money? Let's take a look at every reason they have to release these and try to debunk all of them. First off, account traders. You can easily make a system that prevents people to use more than one Epic account. It shouldn't be that hard. So that reason is definitely out of here. Second reason is, people might say, it's an item shop and they released items. What's wrong with that? These items sometimes had limited edition in their descriptions and might have been linked to something specific in the certain time it was released, like the Red Knight, supposedly being rare in Season 2. But at the end of the day, these all came out again. The Reaper is a prime example of this. It had limited edition Reaper pickaxe in the name, but it came out in Halloween. So I guess it was limited to Halloween. That was good wording by them, but a lot of the Reaper owners and just everybody pretty much thought it was limited edition to the time when I bought it, which was last Halloween. But like I said, at the end of the day, these all came back, so I guess they're not limited edition. The last real thing that I can kind of talk about is, it just leads me to believe that they just want money. Knowing everybody wanted these items and then just seemingly releasing it the next week is just a jump the gun for some money. They knew how desired these skins and items were for the players, and they went all out. There have been many instances where they went all out for money. They did not need the money, and it sucks to see some type of rarity in this game just all go away. There seems to be literally like nothing in this game that is rare anymore. All in all, Epic is in love with their money and will go to extreme lengths to make some. To Epic, it was definitely not necessary to release these as shown in the video, but still, we have some items that are rare. Season 1 shop items have never returned, but if the demand goes up, don't be surprised to see them in the shop. That is all for this video. If you guys want to check out more, feel free to go ahead and check out the playlist Kodak expresses. They're just like this video, very, very well edited and taken with care. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, go and subscribe to my channel if you're new. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.
They ain't think that I would better my life. They ain't think that I would get this shit right. Done trapping, I ain't into the jug. Chose rapping, I ain't sipping no more. If it's sad, they come and show me what's up. Last nigga try, I caught him a slug. Summer nights, I was done off the drugs. Free saying that he had caught him in hit. I've snitched, that little nigga a bitch. Fuck the judge, he can suck on it.